Hey guys, so I know that this is a video that nobody really wants to see, and it's not one that I really want to make in the first place, but unfortunately, it is information that needs to be communicated. As some of you may know, Mark decided to stop working for Adum Plaze, and because of that, I had to let him go because I had already paid him way too much money for work that he was not doing. We'll all miss his presence in both commentary and editing, and to be perfectly honest, I don't think that anybody loved what we created together more than I did, and I still do. Now, unfortunately, the situation went well and beyond being just a bad employee. I feel as though my friendship and my trust was completely used up and abused multiple times over the course of years. I'm not going to explain the whole thing right now because that would take way too long, and also the information's already out. You can post a question in one of the subreddits, and I'm sure somebody will link you to a comment that somebody made or one of the Twitch streams where things were explained. The reason why I'm making this video is to keep you guys informed, especially those donating on the Patreon campaign. Now, every single penny that was donated to our Patreon went to Mark. I did not see any of it, as well as every single penny from the ad revenue on the YouTube channel, as well as extra funds from my pocket to ensure that he was earning what we both agreed to be a stable income. Basically, every single penny that was made on the gaming channel went straight to Mark, and then some. I don't expect to see any of that money ever again, and I'm not going to ask him for that money ever again. I just want to move on, but I do feel partially responsible for allowing it to get to this point when I knew for a while that he wasn't putting an honest effort in, and I did everything that I could to try and motivate him. I kept increasing the amount of money that I was giving him out of my own pocket. I gave him several paid vacations. I paid for all of his groceries, his entertainment, and I even wound up starting to do a lot of the work on the gaming channel that he wasn't doing to try and motivate him. I know that sounds stupid, that I would be doing the work that he's paid to do because he wasn't doing it, but I thought I was tricked into believing that I could fix this problem, and I did everything that I could to try and get him motivated, and I thought that if I could get him to that point, then everything would be okay. He never got to that point, and it's very unfortunate. And I don't want anybody that's donated to our Patreon campaign to feel as though they were cheated out of money. And I know it sucks, and I know that I'm partially responsible for this because I knew what was happening, and you guys had no way of knowing. So because of that, if anybody feels cheated out of their money, I'm perfectly willing to refund up to 3 months of your pledges. So please send me a message on the Adum Plaze Patreon if you do feel as though you would like your money back. I'm trying to earn back your trust in every way that's possible, because not keeping people in the loop and not keeping people informed is not the kind of person that I am, and it's not something that I want to be. So now you might be asking why the Patreon campaign is still going and not just closed down entirely. Well, the past 3 videos that have been on the Adum Plaze channel, Saw Part 3, Black Knight Sword, and Half-Life Part 3. Was it Saw Part 4? I don't know. The most previous, I think it was Saw Part 3. But those 3 videos were edited by new editors. I've been going through many applications, many submission videos of people interested in working for the channel, trying to help out, because I can't deal with the editing on this channel. The whole point of hiring Mark in the first place was to alleviate a lot of the workload and stress for myself, but it only wound up increasing my stress and my workload, having to look after more than one person in my life, when the whole point was trying to help him get independent and deal with his own shit, you know. Anyway, there's now 3 different editors working for the channel on a per video basis. So that means that they'll each be responsible for different series. Some of them will be responsible for multiple series, and I'd like to get more editors on board too, because at least a couple of them will be going back to school and their schedules might change. So everything's kind of all up in the air right now, but there's content being made. There's been a video a week for the past 3 weeks, and I plan on ensuring that there's even more than that. Each of them are being paid very fairly. I'm paying $200 per full length Adum Plaze video, and so essentially what the Patreon campaign is being used for now is to help pay for the editors that are editing for the channel. I wholeheartedly believe in the potential of this gaming channel, even though I know with Mark not being around, the dynamic will be a little different. We'll all miss him, but there's nothing we can really do about that. But I believe that with an honest effort and videos being consistently uploaded, that this channel can thrive with or without him. All of the editing that's to be published on this channel will be going through me, so it's not like some poorly edited video will make its way onto the channel. The most recent video that has been published, Half-Life Part 3, is a great example of really, really competent, polished editing that I really enjoy. Now, as for Patreon perks, those are currently going to be on hold while I figure things out. I want to have a little bit of routine and stability before we get back to that, so I plan on making another update video for Patreon in the next 2 or 3 months, once we have some stability and we know exactly what's happening and who's responsible for what series, how many editors we have on board. As it is right now, one of the editors, I think I pronounce your name Tavan, I'm not sure, has already made a speed editing video. I know that used to be a perk for the Patreon campaign for $2 patrons. And so even though we have that now, I would still like to wait until we know that that's something that we can consistently deliver on perk-wise before we make a promise for that. The Google Hangout for $10 patrons, that's going to be put on hold, unfortunately, until we figure out exactly what to replace it with, or perhaps if we know that we have editors that have been consistently working with us, perhaps that can be done with them. The only reason it doesn't make sense to do it with me is because the whole point of this channel and the Patreon campaign is that it's supposed to alleviate from the workload that I'm doing, and it doesn't make sense for me to have 2 separate Patreon hangouts in 1 month. I kind of always felt as though it made sense just to leave that up to Mark, and now we'll figure something out, but that's on hold for right now. So your name will still appear in the end credits of the Adum Plaze series. So once the Saw series is finished, every current patron will have their name scroll up at the end credits. Yeah, so that one's really easy to deliver on. And all of the previously recorded footage that we have that Mark was a part of, so Saw, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, Deadly Premonition, and Half-Life, those are series that we finished the recording a long time ago, and they weren't edited through yet. But I don't plan on abandoning those. So that's why there have been published plays series of those. As for right now, it doesn't seem like Mark and I will be recording Twitch streams together for the foreseeable future. The soonest that I could possibly see us doing something like that again would be like maybe for the Oscars in February, but I don't even know at this point. I'll have to see how we're both doing, really. But yeah, once we get some stability and figure everything out, then we can start adding more perks and get a more stable campaign going and a more stable plan of what's happening. Right now, I think I'm pretty fucking impressed with myself with how I've been able to pick up the pieces and get things rolling without really missing a beat, all the while working on my own projects at the same time. I think that I've been doing a pretty good job. And yeah, so there'll be another Patreon video in the future, in the next 2 or 3 months or something, once we have shit figured out, possibly in September, I think, because that will, at that point, then I'll have things figured out for, like, people going back to school and what their workload can be. Um, but yeah, the editors on the channel right now doing a great job. Thank you so much for your interest. If there's anybody else looking to help out, please email ymsbus@gmail.com, like bus for business. And send me a application video. Show me what Adum Plaze video would look like if it were edited by you. There's plenty of footage on the Plays Through channel that there have been no videos made out of yet, as in no edited videos made out of yet. Don't edit something that's already been edited, because then I don't really know what your style looks like. But if you edit something that hasn't yet appeared on the Adum Plaze channel, then I'll get a feel for it, and I'll be able to decide whether or not you'd be an appropriate fit for the channel. I've also made a couple editing tutorial videos, link in the video description, to try and give an impression of what I'm looking for out of the channel in terms of, like, pacing and polish. Might make another one in the future, but those two videos, I think, do a pretty good job at communicating what kind of style we're going for. All of the videos that Mark ever made were, I oversaw anyway. I would have the final say on what appeared in the videos for the most part, although I did take his suggestions, and a lot of his own personality went into the videos, and obviously we'll all miss that. I miss it more than anyone, honestly. But unfortunately, this is just how things have to be. And I guess if you're looking for more information, I'm not going to go on a big rant about him right now, but the information's out there, and I guess people can just respond to comments for me, because I've said it too many times already. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so stay tuned for an extra update video after this point. I sincerely apologize for letting it get to this point and not letting him go sooner, honestly, because you guys trusted us. You guys trusted us to be putting an honest effort into the project that we were raising money from, and I completely understand if your trust is broken. Mine definitely is. I thought it was recoverable. I thought I could fix it. I thought I could save it. I did every single thing I possibly could have done, and nothing worked. So now we're here. Like I said, please, if you feel, I don't want your money if you feel ripped off. And I know I didn't get that money, but I don't want you to be footing the bill for it. I would rather it come out of my pocket, like a lot of Mark's income already has. I would rather that come out of my pocket than your pocket. So please let me know, and I will definitely refund you 3 months for 3 months worth of pledges. Thank you guys so much. The support has been amazing, and I look forward to seeing what we can do and where this goes. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.